Does Sony have a returning franchise as a PlayStation 5 exclusive on the horizon? I think that will be the case with Sony's San Diego studio. They are working on a project. Many people have their opinions on what they think it'll be, what they want it to be. I'll give you guys my opinion, but we'll take a look at that information. On top of that, it's the PS5 upgrade the world has been waiting for. It's everybody's game of the year. It's the game that caused no controversy whatsoever. Last of Us Part 2 might be getting a PlayStation 5 upgrade very soon. Obviously, I am a little bit of a jokester with that one, but we'll talk that because no matter your opinion of the game, it's still a major title. It did win Game of the Year from a lot of outlets, whether you agree or not. And a lot of people do consider it their game of the year. Would I agree? I mean, stay tuned to find out, but I think you guys know the answer. Okay, Sony San Diego Studio, one of those studios that's working on a PlayStation title, a PlayStation exclusive. So what could it be? Well, it looks like it's going to be an existing PlayStation franchise. Sony's former San Diego supports a studio Visual Arts appears to be working on expanding upon Sony's existing IPs. At least that's what can be discerned from the LinkedIn profile of former studio head and senior director of visual arts Michael Mombauer. Sorry if I butchered your name, I'm pretty sure I got it right. This was posted over on WCCF Tech, so a little bit of information on this. According to his profile, he had been building a brand new AAA action-adventure team, which seems to directly link to the Uncharted franchise, although that's just speculation at this stage of the game. His latest achievement is having built a brand new all-star AAA action-adventure development team for PlayStation. Based in San Diego and utilizing proprietary engine technology, this team was assembled to expand upon existing franchises and craft all new stories for the next generation of gamers. Oh boy! I want Infamous, guys. I know everybody wants Uncharted. I want Infamous. Let me just throw that out there right now. I still want my Infamous. I know Sucker Punch wouldn't be doing it, but guess what? Infamous has a lot of life to it. Uncharted, I feel like we got a complete story. Uncharted 1 through 4, I'm good with it for now. Hey, give me a remaster of Uncharted Golden Abyss, if anything. But for now, Uncharted 4 came out back in 2016. It put a nice bow on Nathan Drake's story. I'm good on it for now. Wait a couple of years. This game's going to be out for in a couple of years, but nevertheless, I would wait a little while before we go back to the Uncharted. Well, give me Cole McGrath and Infamous. You guys know the Infamous 2 ending. There's a little bit of a tease there. I know Second Son wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but man, I loved Infamous 1 and 2, and I would love to get a game with Cole in it again. Nevertheless, is it likely? Probably not. Probably is an Uncharted game. Uncharted is a much bigger IP than Infamous, and if you're trying to sell PlayStation 5s, if you're trying to make PlayStation 5 the most compelling console possible, the most compelling platform possible, you want Uncharted on there. Now, where do they go with the story? I think there's a couple of different directions. I know a lot of people were like WTF when Uncharted 4 brought in Nathan's brother Sam, but I like Sam as a character. I think Sam as a focal point in Uncharted, this next Uncharted game, maybe Sam and Sully or something like that. I think there's a lot of different directions you can go. You could do a different kind of story. It doesn't necessarily have to be after Uncharted 4. I know the obvious thought would be it centers around Nathan's kid, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to see that just because I have some affinity towards the other characters of Uncharted as well. Sully getting a game, Sam getting a game. Those are things I would all be interested in, but if it's Nathan's kid, I'd be interested in that too. Uncharted is Uncharted. It's an IP with a lot of recognition, a lot of name value, and it's going to have an inherent level of interest no matter the characters, no matter the fundamental storytelling or the story that they set forth. But outside of Infamous, outside of Uncharted, are there any franchises you guys want outside of that again? Folklore 2, I'm just gonna say that again. Hey, I know that's probably not gonna happen, but Folklore 2 would be cool. I think Folklore was done by Sony Japan Studio, so I don't think that'll be the case. Nevertheless, there's always going to be those meme PlayStation titles, PlayStation exclusives, historic PlayStation titles that, kind of got lost in the shuffle that I'm always going to be like, yo, give me a sequel to that. Give me a Haze 2, Haze the Halo Killer. Anybody remember that? 2008? Oh boy, did that game not deliver at all. But nevertheless, it'll probably end up being Uncharted, and it'll probably end up being something that sells really well. Okay, speaking of Uncharted done by Naughty Dog, Last of Us Part 2, PlayStation 5 upgrade potentially hinted at by Sony's Herman Hulst. Now, this was noted on the PlayStation blog, noting I am also very impressed with the work that Sucker Punch and Naughty Dog did to make both titles run so well on the PlayStation 5. So obviously, Ghost of Tsushima got a nice PlayStation 5 upgrade running at 60 FPS. It's tremendous. Last of Us Part 2 hasn't gotten that upgrade, so it probably will be getting an upgrade at some point. Who knows the stage of the upgrade or what kind of upgrade it'll be. There are some games that are just like uncapping the frame rate, and then there are some games that are giving you a full-blown upgrade. Think what you want about The Last of Us Part 2. But hey, a lot of people love the game, and if nothing else, if you played the game, the story is going to be something that sticks with you for good or bad. You play a lot of games these days every year, and some narratives don't stick with you. Last of Us Part 2, if nothing else, for good or bad, it is gonna stick with you. But, I really don't want to go down the Last of Us Part 2 rabbit hole. You can have your opinion of it. Hey, sound off with your thoughts on Last of Us Part 2 in the comment section down below. But that's gonna wrap up this one again. What do you think about the potential return of Uncharted? Any other franchises you'd like to see make a comeback? I know Infamous is something that I'm always gonna be fond of when we're talking about PlayStation franchises making a comeback. Who knows how likely that is. I'm sure Sucker Punch would want to do Infamous if it is coming back, but we'll see how that turns out. And Last of Us Part 2, getting a PlayStation 5 upgrade, hey, it's something to talk about, and Last of Us Part 2 is still a game that a lot of people are very fond of. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.